Arjuna, disguised as a wandering Brahmin, takes aim at an impossible target and hits the mark. With a single arrow, he wins the swayamvar and the hand of Princess Draupadi. Overjoyed, the 5 exiled Pandava brothers rush back to their humble hideout. They call out to their mother, Kunti, excitedly announcing that they have brought home a prize. Deep in prayer and without turning to look, Kunti casually replies with a single instruction: "Share whatever you have brought equally among yourselves." A heavy silence falls over the doorway. The brothers stare at Draupadi, instantly understanding the sheer horror of what their mother just ordered. In this era, a mother's spoken command is the highest form of dharma, or righteous duty. It is absolute. Once spoken, it cannot be retracted, meaning a simple slip of the tongue has just mandated a mathematically impossible situation. Ancient Indian society viewed polyandry as a severe violation of social norms. A woman taking multiple husbands was an immense taboo. King Draupadi, Draupadi's powerful father, is outraged by the proposal. He flatly refuses to let his royal daughter be subjected to an arrangement that breaks every rule of respectable society. This diagram illustrates the gridlock. The characters are trapped between 2 collapsing structures. On one side, upholding the absolute duty to a mother's command directly requires committing a grave societal sin on the other. There is no legal or moral loophole. Before the alliance can fracture, Maharishi Vyasa steps into the royal court. He raises a hand and halts the argument entirely. Vyasa is a divine seer who observes the weaving of timelines that remain invisible to the mortal eye. He pulls Draupadi's attention away from the present conflict and rewinds the narrative. He reveals that Draupadi is not the accidental victim of Kunti's mistake. In a previous life, she was a deeply devoted ascetic. She spent years in the harsh mountains performing intense physical penance, directing all her spiritual energy solely toward Lord Shiva. Vyasa explains that what mortals perceive as random, chaotic accidents are often just the universe executing a delayed cosmic contract. During her penance, the ascetic offered a desperate, specific prayer. She asked Shiva to give her a husband possessing all virtuous qualities. This animation maps the mechanics of her prayer. In her feverish devotion, she repeated that exact request 5 distinct times. Divine boons operate on literal interpretation. Shiva granted the request as it was spoken, splitting the concept of the husband into 5 separate destinies. As the nodes lock into place, we can map these destinies to the 5 Pandava brothers. The virtues divide among them: unwavering justice, physical strength, unmatched archery, striking beauty, and profound wisdom. Faced with the evidence of a divine request fulfilled to the letter, King Draupadi bows to the logic of the boon. He consents to the marriage. The marriage is formalized. It creates a single shared center for the 5 brothers, structurally aligning their interests into a unified front. The earthly consequences are immediate. The Pandavas shed their disguises as wandering, vulnerable exiles and instantly step up as royal sons-in-law. This stylized map shows the strategic weight of the union. By merging their destinies, the Pandavas gained the absolute loyalty of the entire Panchal army. A controversial, taboo marriage gave the brothers the military and political backing they needed to step out of hiding and reclaim their power. Back in the Kuru capital of Hastinapur, King Dhritarashtra receives the news. His rivals have secured an imposing military alliance. He realizes that quiet assassination or forced exile will no longer work against an army of that size. He is forced into a major political compromise. He agrees to partition the kingdom, but he intentionally hands the Pandavas the territory of Khandavaprastha, a cursed, dead expanse of cracked earth. Destiny used a mother's error to hand the Pandavas a graveyard. To survive, they would now have to find a way to transform this wasteland into a kingdom. Tomorrow, watch how 5 brothers transform a cursed desert into the divine city of Indraprastha. Follow, like, and share to continue the journey.